scheduled time. However, I wanted to put my so this expansion may be one of the best. I don't know. I haven't beaten the campaign yet because he and I started the legendary campaign at launch yesterday, and neither of us really felt right continuing on past that point. We wanted to finish it together. Um, so haven't done the Witch Queen missions yet. Haven't finished those. The entirety of the game, though, feels great. Let me just tell you, Void 3.0, it feels nice. The ability to pick and choose, like, look at this. I don't have them yet, but I can run Axion bolts on a hunter. I can run suppressors on a hunter. I don't know how to do that, but I can if I want to. Then we've got the aspects. This is my favorite ability. It was my favorite ability back in Destiny 1. Still my favorite ability. And then I have Stylish Executioner. Defeating a weakened, suppressed, or void target grants invisibility and true sight. After performing a Stylish Execution, your next melee attack while invisible weakens targets. Defeating a weakened target grants you invisibility. So, and then here, my lingering effect grenades have a extended duration. Cool. My void grenades weaken targets. So any of my grenades weaken targets. My snare bomb weakens targets on detonation. Melee final blows start health regeneration. And void buffs applied to me, invisibility, overshield, and devour, have increased duration. My mobility is low. Let's be real here. My mobility is low, but I'm also using new armor. This feels amazing, and I really, really hope that sorry, I'm still drinking my coffee, that the solar and arc changes feel like this in a way. The only one I'm worried about for Hunter is Arc Strider, because there's just such little difference between top and bottom tree. Like, top tree is about melee range and melee damage, whereas bottom tree is about speed and disorientation, I would say. So, like, you dodge, you're harder to kill. Critically wounded, melee grenade and all that recharges faster. You punch an enemy to disorient them at nearby target. Like, yes. The only one that truly stands out as different is Way of the Current, because you have Whirlwind Guard where you can reflect back projectiles. Lightning Weave, where you hit something with a melee, increases reload speed, and dealing damage with your weapon extends the duration. Tempest Strike has that uppercut. Melee ability. And the Ebb and Flow, where you hit a target with arc to electrify them, meleeing electrified enemies disorients them and grants grenade, melee, and dodge energy. It's not bad, and like arc bolt grenades, always good. Being able to like swap the grenades, again, I don't know how to get them yet. I'm assuming that you have to finish the story, but it is much more in line with the lore of what a Guardian is than what gameplay has always been. Because in gameplay, you've always had Titans get these 3 grenades, Warlocks get these 3 grenades, Hunters get these 3 grenades, we're done. In the lore, your class, Hunter, Titan, Warlock, is just a job title, and when you were assigned to that job title, they taught you certain ways of doing things. So Hunters, when they were risen, they got the job title of Scouts, and they were taught how to summon a flaming pistol or a void bow, or originally it was a like arc on the knife that they already had. Besides the point. And then they had grenades that they could use. However, the grenades are just physical manifestations of light, similar to Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. Similar to the supers themselves, but they're not specified. It's sorry, I may overcomplicating things. In the lore, technically speaking, you could have a Titan throwing a Nova Bomb. He was just never taught to do that. That's not the way he controls the light. So he doesn't. Or she doesn't. I mean, I'm sure Wei Ning, if she really wanted to, could channel all of her arc into a knife and blade dance if she really wanted to, back when she was alive. She didn't. She decided, I'm gonna punch that thing. And then she punched the thing because she was a striker Titan. That's just how it works. So I could theoretically throw a Nova Bomb. I can't though, because as a hunter, you're taught certain things. The light is a tool. The shape we give it is not dependent on class. So any person can use all forms of light. Any person can use any super under those forms of light. It's just you are structured in your job title as to which types of supers you can perform. That's pretty much how it is. Other comments. 1, destinations page. Loving it. It's glorious. I love Jupiter in the background here, Mars in the background with its Ivy gunk. I love Saturn in the background. I love this like reefy look in the background here. And also, I'm just saying, I've always thought that the moon should be really close to Earth, like this. You know, like the moon is. I don't know, personal thought. But at the same time, like, you know, Nessus is really far away. And as far as like character changes, Banshee, really good. I do like the fact that you can dismantle like blues and legendaries that you don't need, and you get gunsmith. You get gunsmith reward. You get gunsmith rank for it. That is nice. I like that. It feels more in line with Destiny 1. Whereas Destiny 1 you had to turn in stuff to like literally all of them to gain reputation, except Vanguard and Crucible. Sorry. Now I feel I'm gonna go to the tower anyway because I have my Twitch stuff, Twitch Prime membership crap at Shipwright Amanda Holiday. Yeah, it just, I'm gonna say it. This is, I would say, better than Taken King. I genuinely like this a lot. The Throne World is a very interesting location. The Dreadnought, don't get me wrong, I spent a lot of hours patrolling the Dreadnought just because it was the Dreadnought. Spent a lot of time in Court of Oryx. I wish there was something like Court of Oryx in this. It wouldn't have been hard, I don't think. There might be. I think there's a place called the Court of Savathussy. Ow. And if there's a Court of Savathussy, then I wish we could do something similar. Like, it would, you fight some ads, then it summons a champion, and then you have to figure out how to defeat that champion, and there are different tiers of fighting that champion. But it's the legendary campaign, so I'm giving it a break. Outside of the legendary campaign, I literally don't have to use another weapon.
Back from the hunt, I see.
I don't. It's just because the melee attack itself, the melee combination, you do not need ammo to use. It's not like a sword where your basic attack uses ammo on a sword. Hold on. This is the one for the silver bundle. Okay. Okay. Every season they do a silver bundle for the season. That was this season's. I like cosmetics. Don't judge me. And then the Twitch rewards this month, or at least this time around, because I don't know if they actually do them every month, like other games. They are older exotic sparrow ships, and it's like a legendary ghost.
Heck of a day.
You're right, it has been. So, yes, we have the Hissing Silence shell, which, if you do not know, is one based off of the 9. It comes from season of the Drifter, or Gambler's Wild, or whatever the season was actually called. See it, like, randomly in the middle will swap to a symbol of the 9. Not a bad looking ghost shell. Another inspired idea, again from the season of the Drifter. That's what I'm gonna call it. If I might use Gambler's Wild interchangeably, but it's an ugly sparrow. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's so ugly. But here it is. Apologies for my dog barking if you can hear that in the background. And the flavor text is just about how Marcus Wren just basically took a rocket engine and put a bunch of parts on it to make a sparrow. Hold on, I will be back in a moment. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that delay. Had to take the dogs out. Um, anyway, yeah, so then the Astera Blade ship is from Forsaken. So, before Drifter's Wild. It's one of these ships. I'll acquire all of them. Because I will at least get Glimmer. Which I'm generally not running out of Glimmer. I'm at 160,000. Which is low, because I'm pretty sure the cap is 500,000. Either way, I'm not going to use this Sparrow. I do not like the look of it. And then I just need to... There we go. Pre-order bonuses. The criticality of quickness. A lot can happen in 72 hours. 3 days can change the course of 100 lives. There's lore to it. I'm not going to read it on stream, but it's very blocky. It fits the motif of... I'm assuming that's the hidden... Those, like, random soldier-looking soldier people stationed around the Enclave, spawn location. Did I get another? I don't think I did. No, I don't know why it's... Either way. Sorry, I do say, a lot because I do not know what I'm talking about. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything I have not touched on that I can comment on as of now. See, right there. Dismantled a legendary, got gunsmith rank progress. That's one of my favorite things. It's amazing. I love it. I haven't played Gambit Crucible or Strikes beyond the one, the Light Blade Strike, because it is required for the campaign at one point, which, let me tell you how crazy it is to go from, as the title of the stream was yesterday, getting mollywopped by the Hive in the legendary campaign to being able to go into that strike and just shred literally everything. Anyway, this is our Season of the Risen, I believe that's the name. Season of the Risen. Vanguard reputation rewards. I think this is possibly one of the worst shaders we've had in a while. So there's that. And then high risk, high reward. Okay, pretty sure I've completed that. That is literally just an emblem. I kind of want to see what the... Because I will go for the Crucible.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like
Sorry.
you?
Ooh, red jacked. I would like to see this. The red shaders, some of my favorite. I love shaders with red in them. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It does not look that great. Maybe it just doesn't look great with this armor. Maybe it needs armor that can also hold more black or gray. But yeah. And then the seasonal weapon is the Reckless Endangerment Shotgun. It is a lightweight frame, which, generally speaking, lightweight frames have not done the best in the past, but they're here. It's not a fully auto frame, it's just a lightweight frame. But it does have full choke. So there's that. Assault mag. You have perpetual motion or steady hands. Of the two, I would probably choose perpetual motion, especially for like Crucible, because you're always running around. Swashbuckler, snapshot, that kind of depends on your playstyle. Swashbuckler is going to be better if you melee. So if you're like a Titan, or if you're like a Devourer Warlock. Although there's not really a Devourer Warlock anymore, but there is still. Anyway, snapshot is snapshot. These are the three main perks that I would like to focus on. Each of them is suited for one of the game modes, technically. I think this is a very interesting concept for these weapons, these pursuit weapons. You have the Vanguard's Vindication. Final blows with this weapon grant a small amount of health. That is going to be amazing. I don't know how much a small amount is. It's probably very insignificant amount of health, but it might be 10 HP. But still, that's health. You pair that with, like, I don't know, a Warm Husk Crown. You could dodge, fire, punch, swashbuckler combination. So you get increased damage. So, and then you're full health. One quiet moment grants increased reload speed when out of combat. I think this is supposed to be the Crucible-based perk. I am not a huge fan of that being its perk, but I understand. In the past, PvP weapons were mandatory for PvE content. I'm looking at Recluse. I'm looking at Mountaintop. They don't want anything like that again, where you physically cannot use any other weapon besides the PvP ones that were a pain to get. The final one is Invader Tracker. Damaging the invader with this weapon marks them for allies. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this perk on a shotgun. You gotta get close to use a shotgun. It says damaging, so I'm assuming if you are able to pump out 1 damage with it, it will still track them. That might be the saving grace. You pop them with this, swap to something more powerful like a heavy. Although they did change around the way invasions work. Ooh, it looks like it shades pretty well. I cannot tell. I do not believe that the actual grips themselves change. Let me... Yeah, the grips themselves, those glowy bits, they do not change, but the parts inside of them do. If I can click. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. The armor, not bad. I don't, for hunters at least, I don't like the look of this cloak. That's just not, it's for all of them. They all have the same piece of armor. I'm not a big fan of this cloak. I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of it.
I'd be right there with you.
I don't know. I like big cloaks, cloaks that hide most of your head, or I also like no cloaks, like the headless cloaks, hoodless cloaks, I should say. But yeah, so one of the major points I have been thinking about is, Ikora is still here.
Welcome.
She now sells the, sells is a strong word, but it sells. You can unlock other grenades with glimmer from her.
Well, Guardian. Very well.
And you have to meditate. So to unlock a new ability, you must commune with the light,
I don't
interact.
begrudge Petra anything. The past is the past.
So you go to your subscreen,
Okay, I'll take 10%.
go to your grenade.
I think 50% now and 50% when the shipment comes in. I just need something.
What can you teach me?
I was too close to Ikora.
We'll crush these would.
As you see, not that hard. Meditate by the light. You get your other void abilities. I like that she's doing something. And I hope that she continues to do that. They put solar and what have you with her. So now I have access to all the grenades. I wasn't paying attention. Can I access different...
What can you teach me?
Okay, hold on. It's almost like there will be new ones added. I'm assuming that there will be, just like with Stasis. Every season, post Stasis release, we got new ones. Yeah. So that's sorry, that is a very nice adjustment. Just out of curiosity, I want to look in a couple places. So down here, this is where they've put ghosts. They have not changed anything. We still have Fallen Mama and Daddy down here arguing about which one's gonna go buy the milk. There's still no the three groups, factions left. They're gone. Clan Lady still sells clan bounties and raid banners. 801 is not any different, which I do like. They keeping season to season like that consistent is good. We have Drifter, which
How you living, brother?
let's see how his Venomous, because we've got the atmospheric glow and the okay. It might be a lack of glowy bits. It looks like the eyes are indeed glowing, but still not a fan. I don't like the brown. I don't know. Okay. I don't believe anyone is where Benedict used to be. Other than obviously Fallen, because they chill here. They're our friends. The other place, and I don't know. I've had the debate in my head that they were going to put something here, and then either forgot it or just scrapped the idea, because you can parkour over into here, and as you see, there's a light in a tunnel, above a tunnel. You drop down, go in here, and there is still nothing here. They decorated this area, I want to say it was either for the Dawning or for Festival of the Lost, so they haven't forgotten about it. I just think that they gave up on the idea of actually having content there, which is fine, don't get me wrong. I just am curious as to what the original plan for that area was. Anyway, the Court of Thorns is the Wellspring attack offensive. Stop Golmag, Warden of the Springs, from completing the ritual at the Wellspring. It requires 1510. That's high. But also Veritas armor. I don't know if that is specifically the armor for the... I believe it is. If I go into my... I think I'm wearing Veritas legs. Okay, yes. So the armor from the trailers, if you went in with zero spoilers, you would not know. It is the armor that the Hidden wears. It's that armor. Yeah, it's not bad looking armor. If I can just quickly swap this, just inspect this ornament off. You'll see the boots. It's this stuff with like the alchemic symbol. It's got this like flower with, I'm pretty sure those look like worms. That's just me. Okay, let us go and actually kind of just explore the throne world. I'm waiting for Michael to come back in. I might do some bounties and the like, but I am not going to do any story missions without Michael, as we are completing the legendary campaign together. Did I just see Pete Davidson saying his hunter was ready? Is Pete Davidson a hunter main? Hold on. I went to Twitter. No, Pete Parsons. Okay. I accidentally hit refresh, which is Pete Parsons is the Bungie CEO, and he's one of the founders of the Bungie Foundation. Yeah, I misread. I saw Pete, and then accidentally clicked refresh. He's a hunter main. Go Pete Parsons. And I don't want to hear crap about, oh, this is proof the CEO of Bungie is a hunter main. Hunters are favorited. This is what I was talking about. See, it's just not consuming ammo. In fact, I just got ammo for stabbing something. So, I don't know. I really enjoy the glaive outside of legendary content. I would not take this thing into like a nightfall or a raid. Okay. I'm trying to get into the fluorescent canal. But oh wait, I need to go speak with what's his face really quick. And like the pure fact that like opening chests increases your throne world rank, I want them to do that for all destinations. Obviously there's not a Europa rank, but there kinda is. You get the rank with Clicky Boy. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I don't have enough space to get those. Okay. Arc damage, I'll do it. Stasis damage, I'll do it.
That'll be fun.
We'll get some additional bounties. And I'm going to swap to... We'll do Arc first. I'm not as big of a fan of Arc. So, I'm sticking with this armor. I could actually just use this pulse, because the pulse is stasis. Do I want to do that? No, I kind of want to switch to stasis and use stasis as well. And I'm not even like a Shatter Dive hunter, I'm a Freezy Boy hunter. Requires Deep Sight Tier 3, requires Deep Sight Tier 3. I believe these are upgrades you have to get from Finch. Okay, this is where the platform, lowering it, and fighting off Hive as you do so. We tried, in our first attempt at that mission, to not go through the gate, because the way they said in the story very minor spoilers here, was, hey, once you lower the thing, you've alerted all the hives, so just dip. And we were like, you know what? That's mega loser material. We're gonna not do that. Sorry, the stream. Oh, that's spawned a chest? Okay. Reputation just went up. Cool. I can now get, I think it's boots. Deep side tier 2. Deep side. Oh wait, hold on. Reveal. Okay. Run this way. Cool. Cool. This is a very, very cool mechanic. I like this. Get a little hidden chest. Now we gotta get back before the deep sight runs out. Very, very cool. I hear that moth. Where is it? But yeah. Honestly speaking, great. I think it is fully worth. I paid the, what was it, like $129 for the collector's edition, which came with a Lucent Hive Ghost. This game makes it worth it. I think that this is possibly the best expansion they've done. It feels fresh. It feels clean. I'm playing on PS4. I feel like this is one of the most beautiful locations they've ever designed. So I'm not even experiencing what a PC can offer, or even what like a PS5 or an Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, whatever the new one is, like what those can offer. I'm just running HDR on a PS4.